Welcome everybody to today's Got16 Round 4 Doug Jones League Daily Recap Podcast, brought to you by the good folks at ImagineSports.com and IS Fans Productions. With us in the post-game booth today are Mel Allen Red Barber Kurt Gowdy, and the voice of the Electric Amish, Ernie Harwell. In Boston today, playing on grass, Baby Got That V won the first game over Plymouth First Comers in a blowout 14-3. Winning pitcher was Clemens, losing pitcher was Feller. Mark McGuire hit his 30th HR for the Comers. Baby Got That V lost the second game to Plymouth First Comers by another lopsided score of 10-3. Winning pitcher was Langston, losing pitcher was Zito. In today's third game at Fenway before a large crowd of 35,172 under sunny skies, Bobo Newsome pitched a complete game shutout for the home squad to give Plymouth First Comers a 6-0 victory over Baby Got That V. Also in Boston in Huntington Avenue grounds, playing on grass, Miami Goldfish won the first game over Green Sand Beach by a score of 8-3 in 13 innings, scoring 5 runs in the top of the 13th. Winning pitcher was Raditz, losing pitcher was Litch. Miami Goldfish won the second game over Green Sand Beach in a slugfest 14-12. Winning pitcher was Rieker, losing pitcher was Tavares. Miami Goldfish won the last game over Green Sand Beach by a score of 5-1. Winning pitcher was Luke, losing pitcher was Grimes. In Cleveland's Municipal Stadium, on grass, Stonehurst Mighty Seasons lost the first game to Doug Jonestown Massacre by a score of 8-5. Winning pitcher was Nieves, losing pitcher was Carroll. In the second game under cloudy skies, Eric Hansen pitched a complete game shutout for Stonehurst Mighty Seasons to give his team a 9-0 victory. Hansen scored an 83 game score. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons lost the last game to Doug Jonestown Massacre by a score of 8-5. Winning pitcher was Swan, losing pitcher was Carroll. In Truist Park in Atlanta, playing on grass, Kentucky Mules lost the first game to Got Bombed Redux by a score of 8-3. Winning pitcher was Harshman, losing pitcher was Osborne. Kentucky Mules also lost the next game to Got Bombed Redux by a score of 6-1. Winning pitcher was Mulder, losing pitcher was Johnson. In St. Louis, playing on grass, in a pitcher's duel before a sold-out crowd of 50,354 under sunny skies, Electric Amish lost the first game to Bought Game of Thrones by a score of 2-0. Winning pitcher was Burrell. Rube Wahlberg pitched a complete game for the Amish but took the loss. Electric Amish lost the middle game to Bought Game of Thrones by a score of 8-6. Winning pitcher was Rommel, losing pitcher was Reuter. The third game in St. Louis today played under sunny skies, before a nice crowd of 40,942 was a walk-off victory for the home squad when Lou Blue hit a sacrifice fly to left scoring Pumpsy Green. Chicago's north side in Wrigley Field 2017 saw Hanks a Lot 6 win the first game over Rocket Dogs by a score of 6-4. Winning pitcher was O'Day, losing pitcher was Cordero. Hank Greenberg went 4 for 6 with 4 ribbies including 2 home runs. Hanks a Lot 6 won the first game over Rocket Dogs in a squeaker by a score of 4-3. Winning pitcher was Plank, losing pitcher was Cooper. In today's third game in Chicago, in a pitcher's duel under sunny skies, Rube Waddell pitched a complete game shutout for Hanks a Lot 6, striking out 11 to give his team a 1-0 victory over Rocket Dogs. Bob Ojeda took the loss. Got 16 Round 4 Doug Jones League Day's best performers were Hank Greenberg, who had the best RC performance today for Hanks a Lot 6 in the first game in Chicago today. He created 4.5 runs on 4 hits, including 2 home runs, 1 double, and Rube Waddell had the best game score today for Hanks a lot 6. He scored 88 points. Here are your league overall leaders. Overall HR producer is Mark McGuire, who has 31 for PFC. The longest current hit streak belongs to Robinson. Frank from SAT, who has hit in 10 straight. The longest hit streak belongs to Jeter. Derek from MGF, who hit in 21 straight. Overall win producer is Mark Burley, who has 14 for BGO. The saves leader is Kinder. Ellis from OPC, who has 18. The strikeout leader is Waddell. Rube from Art, who has 148. Here are the current standings. In the East Division, Miami Goldfish has a record of 48 and 45 and has a lead over Kentucky Mules, who has a record of 46 and 47. Plymouth First Comers has a record of 46 and 47. Hanks a lot 6 has a record of 43 and 50. In the Central Division, Rocket Dogs has a record of 47 and 46 and has a lead over Baby Got Bat V, who has a record of 45 and 48. Electric Amish has a record of 44 and 49. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons has a record of 43 and 50. In the West Division, Bought Game of Thrones has a record of 54 and 39 and has a lead over Green Sand Beach, who has a record of 53 and 40. Got Bombed Redux has a record of 47 and 46. Doug Jonestown Massacre has a record of 42 and 51. Here is your Got 16 Round 4 Doug Jones Injuries Report. For Bought Game of Thrones, Inga, Brandon, out for 3 more days, 3 more games. For Doug Jonestown Massacre, McCullers, Lance, out for 9 more days, 8 more games. Hanson, Dave, out for 5 more days, 5 more games. For Electric Amish, Sauerbeck, Scott, out for 3 more days, 3 more games. Reuter, Kirk, out for 9 more days, 8 more games. For Final Failures, Westbrook, Jake, out for 36 more days, 33 more games. Gallego, Mike, out for 1 more day, 1 more game. Felix, Gus, out for 7 more days, 6 more games. For Got Cha 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 4, Tanana, Frank, out for 2 more days, 2 more games. For Green Sand Beach, Grimes, Burley, out for 10 more days, 9 more games. Here is tomorrow's schedule. Electric Amish is at Baby Got Bat v Stonehurst. Mighty Seasons is at Rocket Dogs. Got Bombed Redux is at Green Sand Beach. Bought Game of Thrones is at Doug Jonestown Massacre. Kentucky Mules is at Miami Goldfish. Plymouth First Comers is at Hank a Euro trademark SA Lot 6. Thanks for listening to today's recap. For the best classic fantasy baseball game on the market, visit imaginesports.com. Good night all and God bless.